gave us the figure of 164. It merely means in common parlance that out of 24 lakh students, I'm taking a rough figure, it's 23 lakh something. Out of 24 lakh students, 12.5 lakhs would be below 164 and 12.5 lakhs would be above 164. Those who are above 164 are qualified and rest of them are not qualified. So all those 12.5 lakhs would not get admission.
The cutoff marks for the 50th percentile is 164 out of 72.
Correct. For the purpose of qualification, I'll tell you, Lordship, the reason why this is done.
Is always taken as a 50th percentile or what is it?
Percent, yes.
Year on year.
Year on year, Manoj. Last year it was 137, which indicates that this year number of students increased. Number two, maybe this batch of students of 24 lakhs was little more hardworking. And third, the syllabus was not sliced down. But nothing turns on that, Manoj. Last time it was 1/3. So 12.5 lakhs are qualified. Seats are 1,08,000 only. Why this was required to be done? Manoj, it was noticed years back that I'm sorry.
So 12.5 lakh students are 50th percentile and above.
Above, and therefore qualified. Roughly, 12.5 is, I have taken the figure of 24 lakhs, it is 23 lakhs something. 37, whatever. I'm just for the purpose of ease of argument. Why this was required? Years back it was found that some private medical colleges, your lordships are aware, there are some management seats, management quota seats. They used to be filled up by people who are not even qualified, who got 50 marks or 70 marks. Therefore, this system was introduced that we will come out with a figure of percentile and qualification. They are eligible. They are eligible to be admitted either in medical, either in government medical college or in private medical college. So now, even a private medical college in their management quota cannot take anyone who is less than 12,50,000 because they are not qualified. So Rajkot had 30 people who are qualified, meaning thereby they were above 12,50,000 figure. Not that they will get admission. We have done that analysis. Please see page 13 of my note. Just to remove that narration, my learned friend has very fairly not argued this issue, but please see 13. First, I have given, your lordship sees right hand side, I have gone from top to bottom. That's why, states are also, coming not at the same time. Gujarat, Bhavnagar, total appeared 5,800, greater or equal to 164, 4,660. Therefore, success ratio, meaning thereby success for being declared qualified, not admission, is 80.34%. Next is Andhra Pradesh, Vijayawada, then Rajasthan, Sikar, then Gujarat, Rajkot, Andhra Pradesh, Tanuku, etc., etc., etc. It goes on, and I'm not taking your lordships through the entire country and entire the city wise.
Done this for every
city.
For every city.
Every city.
Actually, you've done it for every city or state. How does it work? For every
city. This is done city wise. But center wise also, wherever they have.
Because no, it's
city wise or center wise.
Bhavnagar is the city.
But it is city wise, arranged in descending order. This is only to remove an impression that those
How many cities totally?
571.
So this data is for all the 571.
571. Cities, my lord, 569. I stand corrected. 569. My lord, we have centers at some other countries also. For example, page 13, your lordships would find serial number 6, Dubai. Dubai has a center, my lord, where we conduct the exam. Muscat, Singapore. So including the outs.
We also have Doha, Sharjah,
Yes, my lord.
Kuwait.
Yes, my lord. So consider adding them also, the total cities, I'll treat them as city, my lord, as a,
Right.
it is a center. 569. The lowest is Chhattisgarh, Narayanpur with 8.6%.
Right.
This is the limited purpose, my lord, to show that more number of people getting qualified doesn't mean that they are getting admission.
They are just above the 50th percentile. That's
Yes, they have crossed 12 lakhs mark. That's all. But kindly now come to page 28.
This annexure A began at what page?
13, my lord. 1, 3, and it goes on till 27. Annexure B, my lord. It's not annexure A, annexure B. It goes on till 27. I'm not, my lord, reading, it's not necessary, my lord, but descending order, we have given, my lord, the number of students who qualified.
maybe come to
But, But the moment your lordship goes further, the lordship would realize, my lord, that how that number also decreases, those who are likely to get admission.
और एक कुर्ती
पापा सिर्फ 100 की है।
100 की है।
So your lordships would find Judger at page 14, my lords. Serial number 69. It has 59% students qualify. Yes. My lord, before I take your lordships to the next annexure, my lord, kindly allow me to place only one fact, my lord, which is an accepted fact in public domain. But there are certain centers like Kota, Sikar, Kottayam in south, Rajkot. There are several centers which are hubs of competitive examinations, coaching centers. My lord, the word which generally, my lord, the newspapers have used, factory, is possibly taken from a recent web series, Kota Factory,
They are HubSpot.
for coaching centers for entrance examinations or other examinations like UPSC. Kota is considered to be the best in UPSC, but UPSC, NEET, uh, IIT, JEE, several competitive examinations.
Which are they? Kota, Sikar.
Kota, Sikar, Kottayam, Namakkal in Tamil Nadu, Rajkot in Gujarat,
Yeah.
well, there are several coaching centers, several hostels, right from those who cannot afford, they would have their hostels. Those who can afford, they can have flats, they can hire flats. There are PG accommodations, but all essentially the entire economy is on students. They are given question papers every alternate day. Some dummy paper would be formed by the coaching classes, and they would be asked to appear in that examination. They are trained how to attempt those questions where you are very confident, thereafter to examine the questions where you have to give a little time, how to avoid negative marking, etc. So when a child sits in the actual examination, it is his 201st examination, hypothetical.
So the students who would really be sitting at those centers would not necessarily be students who are domiciled in that.
No.
They will be coming from outside.
They are mostly outside. Mostly outsiders, because now this has become a competitive field. So parents send their children. Whether I am preparing for a civil service or I am preparing for NEET, I'll go stay there for a year. I'll have coaching. I'll have a PG accommodation, hostel accommodation, etc., etc. And this is going on since many years. But still, there is no alarming rise from last year's to this year. But just I wanted to say that example of seeker, quota, etc., may not assist your lordships to arrive at a correct conclusion, because they are sui generis centers. What I would get, my lord, at say my lord, Jamnagar in Gujarat, some better, my lord, training is imparted in Kota or in Sikar or in Kottayam or in Namakkal, etc., etc. But that also, now, my lord, what we have done is that I have told your lordships which number of students are above 12,50,000 and which are below. Now we forget those who are below. Out of 12,50,000, that is above percentile and who are qualified, how many students were qualified were getting admission last year, last to last year, and this year? Whether there is any unexplainable spurge, there is any increase or any shocking my lord, development, my lord, that exercise we have done, which your lordships would find at page 28. My lord, your lordships would find the title is Table Showing City-Wise Success Rate. And if your lordships were to see, my lord, the subtitle, one is state, another is city. Number of candidates appeared in 2022. My lord, the fourth column. Your lordship gets that, my lord. Number of students appeared in 2022. Number of top 1,08,000 in that year. Then number of students appeared in 23. Similarly, number of top 10,800.
So when you say your solicitor success rate, that is above the 50th percentile.
Yes, no, it has to be. Look, these are all students who fall within
Qualify.
1 lakh. No, not they are qualified. They are in 12,50,000.
They will be within the 1,08,000.
1,08,000. Exactly. I'm grateful to your lordships.
Percentage. Thousand consists of 56,000 government colleges
And 52,000 private colleges. I must tell your lordships one more thing. Just to, my lord, give your lordships the correct feel, what is the pan-India impact? I have not deducted the reserved seats. Reserved seats, my lord, the success rate would be, my lord, almost half. While I'll tell your lordship, my lord, out of 100 seats, 50 seats are reserved. SC, ST, OBC, and economically backward class. These are done, my lord, at the state level also. And some states, or maybe all states, some states at least have domicile reservation also. So out of 100 seats, the general category students, depending upon, my lord, which category they belong to, their available seat might be only 45 out of 100. But without touching that, out of 1,80,000, 4030. So if we count that, my lord, this 19.12 would go almost to 10% success rate, my lord, at an all India level. My lord, similarly, now see, my lord, first is Sikar, I have read, my lord, Andhra Pradesh, Tanuku. Total 972 students appeared in 2022. Your lordships may kindly correlate with the heading.
Yes.
Total 179 in top 1,80,000, 8,000. So entitled to get admission subject to reservation, etc. Similarly, in 2023, total 168 student and entitled within 1,88,000 is 213. This year, total students appeared is 1,007 and entitled are 171. So it is lower than the last year. Even in Sikar, 2022, the success rate was 24.02, which is now down to 19.22. Now, Razari. Rank. पटना का कहाँ पे है?
Factual
Please come to, my
clarification.
lord.
Just one factual clarification. My lord, there are 5 other courses which are admissions happen from the same entrance examination. So the total number of seats are about 3 lakh and the rank for admission goes up to 12 lakh from the same NEET examination. Here we are talking only of MBBS, but there are BAMS and dental and all other allied courses.
For them, the 50th percentile is not applied.
No, applicable.
No, that is
Everyone will have-
applicable.
It is applicable for the other course.
But my lord, the rank goes up to the last course. The rank goes up to 12 lakh. So
No,
it's
it can't
not
go to
only,
up to
we are
12
not
lakh.
only talking
There are-
about.
That vary from year to year, I guess.
That's right.
Yes,
It's-
yes.
last year it was about 12 lakh. Last year it was about 12 lakh.
But the 50th percentile is applied as a qualification for all courses.
Oh,
It
yes,
depends
yes,
on
my lord.
the-
Yes. All BDS, BAMS, whatever. But he argued on medicine, therefore I am giving medicine.
Just as a matter of interest, just show us where do we get Hazaribagh, Patna?
I wanted to show, my lord, kindly come to page 30.
Page 30.
Page 30. They are at 51502. My lord, that is the city code. Bihar, Patna, the sixth from below. Their success rate is 5.53 this year. But see, my lord, the earlier success rate, it has remained consistent, my lord. 2 or 3% plus or minus is everywhere. And obviously, my lord, it would depend upon the caliber of each batch, the examination, etc., my lord. Please see, my lord.
7.74 and 5.5.
Yes, the 22, it was 8.9, 23, it became 7.74, and this year it is 5.53. Now, please come to 32, Hazaribagh, fourth from top.
Yes,
Page 32, fourth from top, my lord.
7.2, 6.06
And this year 4.61 only. Belgaum.
Yes.
And, my lord, I'll also show Belgaum, where, my lord, one of the students who is, my lord, stated to have failed, shifted to Belgaum, page 39, my lords. My lord, the impression one gets is that she shifted all the way from Gujarat to Belgaum because Belgaum, there was a huge potential for some mass copying or something. Please come to 39. Karnataka, Belgaum, the success rate is 2.5%.
Where is it exactly? Yeah, I've got it. Belgaum.
Lord, seventh from the bottom.
Success rate is 3.22, 3.94 and 2.05.
Yes. So one would not go from Gujarat to Belgaum, maybe some personal reasons I have not examined, but their success rate is 2.05. Nobody would go at a center Lord, similarly, I forgot, my lord, to show that to your lordships, my lord, in the annexure B, my lord, that percentile, my lord, this Bihar and Hazaribagh, my lord, please come to page 17.
1.7.
1.7. No, this is, I am showing percentile, those who are above 12 lakhs. Lord, 191. Bihar is at, this is seriatim, so it's ranked at 191. Patna, their qualifying rate, my lord, success rate is 49.22.
Where do you get that?
Lord, 191, serial number 191, page 17.
Patna. Success rate is
Bihar, Patna, so many students appeared, so many is cleared, so many became eligible, means more than 164,
they have 49.22.
49.22. Similarly, if your lordships were to, my lord, permit me to show, my lord, next page, Jharkhand, Hazaribagh, 216. It is 47.68.
49.22.
Yes, my lords. Page 17.
Bihar, page 17, right?
17 is Jharkhand Hazaribagh. 18. Page 17. Your lordships are right. Patna, Bihar is page 17. And your lordships would find the average.
7.6.
Next is, my lord, above that is Punjab, 49.23. Below that is Chhattisgarh, 49.11. Gujarat, 49.10. Jharkhand, 49.07. They are in that bracket. They are not in the highest bracket of 80 plus. Then next page, my lord, serial number 216, Jharkhand Hazaribagh. Their success rate in the sense of, Lord,
47.68.
yeah, 46.6, 47.68. That is, they are above 164.
Yes, yes, got it.
Now, my lord, having shown this annexure B and C, Lord, please come to last page, no, last. Lord, page 48. My lord, the cities which were mentioned before your lordships, my lord,
Page 48.
48, annexure E. Lord, what your lordships have seen up till now is city-wise. Now the cities which were placed for your lordship's consideration based on some assumption, presumption without any evidence or even convincing material on record. We have done that center-wise also.
Picture.
Sikar, my lords, yes. For example, this is Sikar. First is state. We can ignore that, my lord, because it is Rajasthan. City is Sikar. Fourth column is the center, Gurukul International School. Total 715 students appeared in this center. Rank within first 56,000 is 101 students. The success ratio is 14.13. And rank within 10 lakh 8,000, 80,000, 1 lakh 88,000 is 152. Their success rate is 21.26%. But this is again without considering the reservation. If we count the reservation, it would be perhaps, my lord, half, subject to, my lord, this 101 or 152 also may have some candidates who are entitled to the benefit of reservation. Similarly, next is, my lord, Polkaji Shikshan Sansthan. Success rate is 20.9.
Totally in Sikar, in the 56,000, how many students and how many percent?
My lord, percentage center-wise is on the last column. Lord, yeah, total, your lordship, is page 28. Your lordships have seen page 28. The success rate is 19.22.
Right. Sikar is 19.22.
22. But please see, my lord, the previous year, 19.19.
Total is 11.99 and 19.22.
Your lordships are at page?
So 11.99% in the first 56,000 government seats.
Yes.
And 19.22 in the 52,000 seats.
Yes. In 1,08,000.
Oh, that is in 1,08,000.
Yes, lords. But your lordships ask me the total in Sikar city. That is at page 28, your lordships have seen.
Right, that I saw. I saw it later.
It is 19.22. Last year it was 19.19. Slight increase. And in 2022, it was 24.0. So it has decreased year by year.
Here, my lords, 1,016 students appeared from Sikar, and Above 600, there were 4,000.
I'm giving everything, Mr. Hegde.
Right,
You-
this, Mr. Solicitor, this year, 27,216 students have page 52.
52, my lord. That's
And,
exactly what
people
figures.
in the 56,000 were 3,262, which is 11.99%.
Will be
And
with
in the total, 1,08,000, 5,232.
32.
About 19%.
So about 19.22%.
When this plea has been raised, it's something.
Lord, if you page 48 onwards, seeker, if your lordship sees the success ratio center-wise, it, it is between 18 to 22. Sometimes it dips, it never goes up. Please see, my lord, it is 21.26, 20.98, 22.31, etc., my lord. It dips at serial number 20, where it is 8.86%, but it has never seen
Then
any
page 50
unusual.
Page 53, we have quota.
Yes, my lords. Similar, my lords. Quota, my lord, after the results, there was an article, my lord, recently in one of the leading newspapers, that after the results in quota, the land prices or property prices in Sikar have gone up. Not that students or parents buy property. People buy property for being rented or for using it as a PG, because quota is now not doing well as compared to Sikar. That's not that that's my argument, just as a, it was yesterday only this article came. Now, my lord, I'll just take example of first, quota, Lal Bahadur Shastri, 476 appeared, rank within first 56,028. And I'm not counting, my lord, the reserved categories. I'm counting everything to be open, just to show to your lordships that there is no marked spike which can lead to any conclusion. And it has remained constant, my lord, since last 3 years, with variation of plus minus 2 to 3%. And success ratio is 5.88%. And rank within 1,88,000 is 52, and success ratio is 10.92. And if your lordship sees the last column, success ratio in each of the centers, it remained almost consistent. My lords are on some page, Manoj, I can. I'm sorry. Lord, similar is Kottayam at page 56. These are all high-ranking, my lord, centers. Lord, I'm not, Lord, wasting your lordship's time.
Yes,
But-
we've seen now. Now, what is the next thing that you want to show us?
Lord, Rajkot, if your lordships can
Let's
see.
see
my lord.
Rajkot. Rajkot is about 5.22% and 10.77%.
Yes, my lord, as a matter of fact, the first 56,000, it is, my lord, 3%, 1%, 4.21%.
24 totally.
Yes, my lord. So average is, my lord, 5.22 and 10.77%. Now, your lordships, my lord, kindly come to page 8 of this submission, my lords.
Page 8.
Yes, Lord, there was, Lord, opening of the window. Lord, first of all, Lord, first of all, we received several representations by mail, emails, that we are unable to log in or we are unable to register ourselves because of some technical glitches, etc. Lord, eventually, when we open the window for some time, it results into more number of candidates being given an opportunity to compete. That does not, Lord, lead to any inference even remotely of any wrongdoing. But what was not pointed out to your lordship is, out of total 23 lakhs 50,000 odd students, those who changed, those who used this window for the purpose of changing their center are 14,000 only. 14,546. Out of approximately 24 lakhs, but 14,000 applied for change of city. The rest of them were unable to register themselves and therefore they registered themselves. Now, what will be the impact of this 14,000? We have also examined. 14,000 as compared to 24 lakhs is a minuscule amount, figure. But did they go for the purpose of any undue or illegal benefit to a new center? Well, we have done that exercise at page 8. Correction window allowing change of exam cities, 14,546 applied for change. These 14,000 candidates are distributed amongst 4020 centers in 557 cities. Lord, if there is a possibility of one center or one city offering some illegal reward, it would be the concentration on those city or cities. But these, Lord, out of 14,000, they are distributed among 4020 centers and 557 cities throughout the country. Maybe their personal reasons, but whatever, my lord, we cannot examine those questions, my lord. We are dealing with 24 lakh students. So why they are wanting to shift, we can't go into, and we need not go into the reasons.
Do you, as NTA, do you ask these students to apply for a change of centers to furnish a reason or that they furnish documents such as the Aadhaar card? Otherwise, suppose a student who has, say, already originally, registered at
X
Sikar.
place.
That's Sikar, because the student has been pursuing a 15th class there. Otherwise, when a student, say, applies for a change, you ask for any documentation or any reasons for the change?
My lord, to my knowledge, no.
Or it is entirely, you can change, you can opt for any center in the country.
Any center in the country,
can-
that's the choice.
Regional.
And any city, not center is not the choice.
Center is allocated.
City is the choice,
Yes.
and we respect that choice, and we don't sit in appeal over whether your request for change is justifiable or not.
This request came at what point of time, Mr. Mehta?
It
For how
was,
many days you look into the request? Only for one day or
no, my lord. Please come to page 7.
between which date to which date?
18th March to 20th March and 11th March to 12th March. 11th April to 12th April. I have mentioned those dates.
City is also, a choice of city is regardless of your domicile, and therefore change is also
I
permitted.
can, for the reason, my lord, my domicile can be XYZ, but I am in Kota, or I'm studying since last 1 year, 2 years in Sikar. Then I may not have any identity, any residential proof or proof of my domicile. Lord, transfer of government officers, parents are transferred, Lord, etc., etc. These are there can be very varied reasons, my lord. But in absence of, my lord, any spike, that because of the shift or transfer was to 2 or 3 centers only, where there was a sudden spike, my lord, mere change of city may not lead to any cross-country manipulation. And therefore, my lord, we have said that out of 14,000 students who, for their own reasons, which we have not examined, sought transfers and were granted, their success rate is 6.46%. And they were transferred throughout the country. 557 cities.
Thirty-three students came to Hazaribagh,
Yeah,
637
yes,
came
my
to
lord,
Patna,
Yes, my lords.
and 24 came to Godhra.
Correct, my lords. And Godhra, my lord, the performance is nobody is getting admission.
Out of 33 who appeared from Hazaribagh, only one candidate scored more than 620.
622. The success rate is 3%. Out of 637 candidates who appeared in Patna, only 35 scored more than 577, corresponding to 1 lakh mark. That also without considering the reservation. Otherwise, my lord, this figure of 35 will come down to 20, roughly, depending upon reservation. And 17 candidates score more than 622, that is corresponding to 56,000 rank. So the success rate is either 5.5% or 2.7%
But Patna candidate scores.
in the entire city. And Patna has, Lord, 70 centers, 70.
7-0.
70. I'm Lord, I have prepared
So
the.
17 candidates got more than the 56,000 mark.
Yes. So they'll get not in government college, they'll get possibly in a private college, but even government college also.
No, 17 candidates scored more than 622 marks, corresponding to
They would get government college, but subject to the reservation. If those 17 are also, some of them may be from reserved category, but we cannot Lord, one more figure. हजारीबाग में टोटल 2733 appeared.
May permit.
Now, did the number of candidates who appeared this year increase?
But please see, my lord, page 10. We have given that analysis also. Page 11.
10, huh?
Page 11. Sorry, my lord. 10 is 11, Hazaribagh. Appeared candidates 48,643. Number of centers 70. And out of 48,000, this
Last year, how many candidates appeared from Patna?
my lord, 40,000, page 30, my lord. 40,000. 901.
Where do you get that page 30?
30, my lord, from my lord, fifth or seventh line from the bottom, my lord. Bihar, Patna, number of students appearing in 22, 34,000. No, yes. Last year, 40,901. It is increasing, my lord. 34 becomes 40 and then becomes 48. So that increase is also, my lord, proportionate every year. Same is the there is an increase 2022 to 2023 to 2024 in almost all cities. And proportionate increase. My lord, for example, Hazaribagh, if your lordships were to see page 32, fourth column from the top. Hazaribagh, in 22, the candidates appeared were 1569 in 22.